Good evening, Master Tanaka. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I am Golden Eagle. I am here to bring some words to all of you. Of course, you all wish to know me intensely and to know who I am. Why does this energy that is always present in all the works present itself in this way? Because for each one of you, there is no such energy presenting itself. Many wonder how they will do to have this consciousness, which is known here as the golden eagle. Everything must be seen within. What you consider yourself able to do is what manifests in your being. When guidelines were put here, and these guidelines all contain energy, which of you opened yourself up to receive? So this is a factor that you should look at yourselves first, because if you are really open to receive, this occurs. Now, if you do not wish to open your door, then everything is respected. This must always be remembered to come to understand what Golden Eagle consciousness is. There are fantasies in each of you of what this energy means, because this energy has in your consciousness a fantasy. So, through this fantasy, you create a desire. But this desire is still outside, because this desire, it is not inside you as a possibility. This is why consciousness that could open up to you do not open up, because it's not considered a possibility. You may say, but I never even thought of that. So, from this orientation, you know that everything in your being is as you believe. So, these possibilities, they open when you believe. That is why it is always said that the work is within. No work can be done outside of you. And how is it done? Because many people ask themselves, but what is it like to work within? It is exactly the opposite of what you do. If you know how to work outwards, then within all this care, within this observation that you make on yourself, you know when you stay within a habit. You know when that way you are thinking, feeling, behaving, it is within your habitual. This you cannot deny. Everybody knows this part of you, because this part is always living outward. So, this form that you have assumed is this part that is living outward. So, when you decide to work on yourself, when you decide that you really want to know yourself, then you manifest a decision to work inward, to know all the possibilities that are open to you, to turn those possibilities into opportunities. Everything is within you. Even those words, even if they are not yet a way of acting, they are understood. Then, when you start to do that, through first, of course, a decision, and when you take this responsibility, that this commitment is and start to work in that direction, it happens. In the beginning, of course, you will still have some imbalances. But even these imbalances, they must be considered. You must observe why there has been this imbalance. When you see why there was this imbalance and understand, then you have known a greater part of yourself and know how to work more inward. No imbalance should be seen in a negative way. Every imbalance, if you begin to see what it means, means an opportunity. That is what you have decided to take as an opportunity to make the correction. The correction is what you desire. For this correction, there is no right or wrong. It doesn't exist. The correction is your wish. That is why this word must be understood. We are never looking at a mistake when talking about correction. When we talk about it, we are seeing that you are at one level and you want to be at another level. So you are correcting a course. So this course correction, it brings your determination. It is done through your determination. That is why this determination is a step. I can even say the first step. But if you don't take this first step, then your persistence in living in an outer world, it will stand. That is why all of you, those who really want to know what it is to live inside, must take this first step. When it is set up in you, when you really take this first step, then your consciousness begins to open. Because from this point on, you have opened your range of possibilities, and within this range of possibilities, you have your own permission to choose. Is it necessary to choose? No, you can leave all the possibilities. But since you are still within a pattern of choice, then you can choose. There is no problem. You can choose. But also, you can allow yourself to be the possibility. That's why we always say that everything is inside each one of you. What you have inside of you is your world. Always remember that. So, when you understand what your world is, you will understand what all this guidance means. And from this point on, you will decide how you will conduct your own life. With this guidance, I say goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.